Welcome back to the channel. My name is Doug.
And I'm Ashley.
And today we're working on the barn again. Last time we found a really cool vintage green door for the side of our barn, and you guys loved it. We were so surprised how many people love the green. And we left you guys with a question. Should we paint it white or brown? And you guys just blew it up with your responses. And we couldn't believe how many people wanted it to stay green. That was surprising. And alternatively, you guys had a lot of great suggestions. A lot of you even said red. And we didn't even think of red. We do have red paint. But we decided not to go that route.
Yeah.
And you guys had all kinds of ideas about the trim colors and everything. We're gonna keep it super simple. One color, make it easy to paint. It doesn't have to be like crazy fancy. I think the detail of the door is fancy enough for this old barn.
Yeah.
And we are ready to paint it today. So we'll reveal that color shortly. For now, I'm working on the top of the door. A lot of you guys saw the gap we have to fill. This door was an odd size. It's not a standard size doorway. It was tall. So our door didn't reach to the top. I could have put it at the top and had a gap at the bottom, but I'd rather
have the gap at the top.
Do it the way we did it. So basically, I'll show you where we're at on it. I just shoved a piece of wood right in there to fill most of the gap. And this is just a piece of scrap wood we had laying around, and it's just kind of wedged in there for now. So that's going to cover the bulk of the crack. And you guys saw me getting this ready. This is just a piece of scrap steel. It's still wet because I put the rust converter on it. And the rust converter will basically make this old rusty metal paintable again. It's going to turn the rust into a solid surface. My idea is to just wedge it in here. Under the existing drip edge, and create a larger drip edge to get the water out away from this top edge of the door.
Yeah, it sticks out quite a bit.
I think that's going to make a big difference. I wish it could have hung down lower, but it's actually not that bad. I think that's pretty good for just scraps that we had laying around.
Yeah.
So there it is. I just put a couple of screws in it into the metal frame to hold it in place. Let me swing this shut. Now we have a nice homemade drip cap. Ash, what is happening?
Well, there was a little spot like this one. And then we kind of started peeling it because we wanted to make it like smooth, and now it's getting out of control.
What? This is not normal paint. We're ruining it.
That's a cleaner edge. We can't leave it like this, you know?
Yeah.
Wow.
What in the world is this?
It's like a really thick layer of paint.
Yeah, what's up with this band? That's weird.
Yeah.
We are ruining it.
Yep.
Have you guys ever seen paint peel like this? It's crazy.
And it stops right there.
Hey! You're bringing the chickens out? You guys are getting big.
got some Japanese beetles.
Oh, they fly away, huh?
The chickens always love them.
Well, let's see.
Hi, chickies. Chickies. They're just not seeing it. Yep, they see it.
Set it down and see what happens. We chose brown because we think that a lot of you guys were right. Even if the other colors might look better, brown's gonna blend into the trim and stay cleaner.
Yeah, especially with chickens out here scratching dirt up on the door and stuff. We don't want to deal with like a white door getting filthy.
Yeah. I think I would have preferred white,
Yeah.
but brown will stay better looking. These are going to be the tricky parts.
Yeah. This is a good tip for anybody watching to how not to use tape. Just use the brush at an angle and go right along your edge.
Easier said than done. Looking better already. So I think the door is coming out good.
Me too.
And I'm glad we got that drip cap on to protect it from the rain. And made use of that scrap metal, which is really good because we are going to be cleaning that out very soon. So we're going to be bringing it to the scrap yard and just getting rid of it. I feel bad because it's such a good pile of useful metal, but we have to clean up the property. We can't bring it with us. So we're going to bring it in,
And see how much we can get for it.
get some cash, and that'll help. The first coat is done. It looks awesome. Do you want to see it? Check it out.
Looks good.
Yeah, it's actually really good coverage for the first coat. It's brown, so it makes sense. We'll go over it again later today, probably. Well, there it is. It's all complete. What do you guys think? I think the brown is perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
I know the other colors would have popped, but we're not really looking for pop over here. We're looking for function. It's a barn, and we just want it to look like it belongs. We don't want to look like we're trying too hard. And it is a chicken run, so it's gonna get dirty.
And it looks good.
Looks really good. We also got the glass in the windows. It's finally done. This whole side is finished, and that feels so good. And I just hope that we get a chance to put the chickens in here before we sell this property.
I know. And get some use out of it.
We also made one change over here while we were working that makes a big impact, but it was a small change. If you guys know what we changed, put it in the comments below. You noticed something different. So we just stepped inside the barn so we could talk to you guys for a couple minutes because that highway is screaming loud. Do you hear it out there? It's gotta be humming. I mean, like, it's loud, and that's why we're moving. A lot of you guys have come to our channel new, and you might not know the whole backstory because it's kind of hard to catch up. We're moving. So all this work is in preparations for us to sell the property because we want to move someplace quieter. We moved out to the country, and we love it here. But it's noisy because there's a highway, and highways are cut all through the countryside, unfortunately.
And this isn't just any highway. It's paved with concrete that has grooves in it that makes a high-pitched, annoying noise.
It's a very unique sound. And some days, like today, it's just super loud. So we're
Yeah.
trying to show you the door, and we're yelling over the highway to try to get the camera to pick it up. So we're sorry about that. We will be moving as soon as we can and giving you nice, peaceful country videos as soon as possible. But yeah, like we were saying, the door looks awesome. Make sure you tell us, what did we change on the barn if you noticed it?
Yeah.
And wow, what else do we have to do?
We have to bring scrap metal up. We have to paint ceilings in the mobile home.
Oh, painting.
We have to finish some trim work.
I dread the painting, but that will get done. It's
Yeah.
not too bad.
We have to clean up behind the barn. There's a whole bunch of metal fence posts and tall weeds and some tree stumps and all that that has to be cleaned out.
So this is the to-do list. Pull the old fence posts and clean up behind the barn. Paint the ceilings in the mobile home.
And finish some trim work.
A little bit of trim work. Clean up the property. That's the scrap metal.
Yeah.
Guys, we're like super close. And that means we're not waiting till spring. We may be listing a lot sooner than we expected.
Yep.
So we appreciate the push on that. We want to move.
Yeah. Yeah, why wait when you can just do it now?
So that's it. We're on track, and I think the mobile home is 99% done.
Pretty much.
There's a lot more things that we wanted to do, but we're just not going to be able to do them. Even this barn, I feel bad about because I had a vision of fencing off a spot for the sheep or the goats and putting some gates on the back of it, and that's not done. I considered finishing it just to help give the future owners some more vision of what the barn could be. I just don't want to also at the same time limit what they see the barn as being. So I'm on the fence.
And that might not increase any value at all. So
Yeah,
we're not going to do that.
We'd be putting money into it and it wouldn't come out.
Yeah.
Though I wish the barn, I cut a giant hole in the back of the barn. And this was supposed to be where the livestock would come in and out. And I'm just worried about leaving it open and what are people going to think, but it's not too bad. I guess that's all we have for today. Me and Ashley are going to clean up the tools, maybe burn some more brush out in the field, and then relax for the evening. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And until next time, take care.
Bye.